Okay guys, we are back. We're gonna start Heartbreak Evolution. So this one is gonna be very special because now you're gonna understand why does heartbreak happen. From boy to emperor, from boy to king, from man or from boy to godly man, yeah? So basically, we can see there are certain stages we as men evolve, yeah? You can see girl, 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 and now you have become him. So let's move on. Let's start the video and let's go. So this is what I found out about heartbreak and evolving. It's all about evolving and becoming him. Who's him? Your best potential. Because listen, why is it your best potential? Why is him your best potential? Because your best potential can make an impact. You were not set on this world to not become your best potential. But we have free will. So, if it means that we have free will, right? It's your choice to become him. Now, who's him? Him is the guy who has ticked all the boxes. What are all the boxes? Yeah? You are lean, fit, like how you want your body to be honest. You are intelligent, you are wise, you know how females work. You are a killer in your work, in your business, in communicating, in keeping your emotions intact. All these things are important as a male. Are you a leader in your certain workplace? Are you or are you not? So, basically, yeah, heartbreak is one of those things every man goes through, yeah? And most men don't even understand they're going through it because they don't know. And because you're here right now, and if you were not here right now, you will not know the secret. That's the first thing. You will have emotional pain. Resources would be extracted from you. And you will cry like a bitch. So, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, you will cry like a bitch. And that is something we don't want to have. That's something we don't want you to experience. But in a way, you need to experience it. Shout out to coffee. So, we're gonna start, yeah? With the video. Okay, as a man, yeah? You go through certain things in life, yeah? You are becoming someone. From your age 10 till 18, you're seeing the world, you're seeing how people are, you're seeing basically how the world moves and how it's designed to either make you weak or strong. That's one. Now, secondly, eventually, you become 18 or older or younger, and you find out girls. Now, we already know all girls are evil, yeah? But when you focus on self, they are good, okay? So, not all girls are evil in reality, because when men focus on self, girls become good, okay? So, now, you're 17, 18, this is the time most men get their first girlfriend. 16, 19, that's their area, the first girl they experience. You see this? You see this whole charge of like the girls you are gonna meet, and different kind of things are gonna ignite in you as a male to make you understand what is real in this world and what is programmed in your mind. So, with girl one, you will still believe in love. I'm not saying love is fake, I'm just explaining. So you will still believe in girl one, love, and everything is sweet and enjoyable, and you think, oh, this is gonna be my wife, I'm gonna marry this hoe, yeah? And then, one day, it ends, bam bam, it strikes down. Now, when girl 1 ends, yeah, this really depends on how long you were with girl 1. You are not aware enough to see why this is helpful to you. Now, you will go through depression, anxiety, hurt, chasing, blah blah blah, all the bullshit, right? Now the first time you will find out, hey, I've experienced this shit, I've became better, you will do some certain things you will not like or you will do. And this is also where patterns will be created. Understand? So in your first girlfriend, when it ends and you really loved her, patterns will be created. Now you either go to the gym or become a better man. You gonna fill a skill box in. You either gonna fill the skill box of like business in, the skill box of like fitness in, or the skill box of like wisdom or art. You're gonna fill something in. You're gonna become a better man. You're gonna become a better human because of it. And maybe not. Maybe you become an evil motherfucker. It doesn't matter. You become somebody. But now, eventually with time, and time goes on, you're maybe 8-9 months further in your life and you become better and stronger and wiser. Now girl 2 is gonna come in your life. And you need to understand, when I'm talking about girl 2, I'm not talking about the girls you have laid your pipe down in the time when you met girl 1 and then 20 girls came through. That's not girl 2. Girl 2 is the girl you fall in love in again. Okay? And girl 2, this arc is gonna be way higher. She will attack you and change your mind different. Maybe she will love you better. Maybe she's more feminine. Maybe she's way more manipulative. The girl can be different for every individual because the experience is different. They are the same, but the experience is different because you probably need to change your old identity to become something better. Now, when this happens, give me a sec. Yeah. Okay. Now, when girl 2, yeah, the heartbreak, maybe a 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 year relation, doesn't matter. It can be 6, 7, 8 months. When girl 2 ends, yeah, you will go again in this fucking thing, in this depression bullshit and all this heartbreak and all this bullshit, right? You will go again. But in the heartbreak, you will go through pain and all this stuff. You go through it, you will see, oh, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Now, when you have self-analyzed yourself, yeah, you still will believe in love. You will still think, okay, it's probably me. I need to find a better girl. You will still not be the individual who's self-aware and understand it's all about him. Yeah? Now, after this period of maybe like a year or what, you have maybe become way more leaner, way more attractive, you have made way more wisdom, you understand the world way better than before. Now, it's time, you are going up. And if you see every time, yes, this chapters you're going through, every time you go a little bit higher where you were. Yeah? And here's the trap. This is the trap. This is the trap most men fall down in and they will never reach their true potential. Because the universe, God, everything, what the fuck you want to say, has designed it this way, yeah? So now, you will enter girl 3. And you will think, okay, this is the girl. I have found the one. Most men will marry this girl. Most men will love this girl. Most men will leave their dreams. And this is the problem. Most men will let their potential die for this girl, for girl 3. Girl 3 is one of the dangerous girls in the world. Because girl 3 is also gonna end eventually, yeah? And most men will die there, and will lose their soul there, and will lose their mind there. Because this is gonna be a long relationship. Your longest you ever experienced, girl 3. She's gonna be the best, what you think is the best. And she's gonna make you feel wonderful and admired and the best guy alive. But this is only for a time period, because what do we know? They're all evil. But they become good when we focus on self. Okay? Give me a sec. Okay. So, girl 3, yeah? So now most men, they either lose their potential, they lose their dream, they lose everything what made them for this female, girl 3. And the strong man and the men who want to come at the finish line, yes, here love is still fucking real. Love is still every day in your head. Your love, yeah? So when girl 3 ends, yeah, and most guys will understand girl 3, because you know what I'm talking about. If you're around like 22 till 30, yeah, 35, 36 maybe, you will understand girl 3. Depending, girl 3 really comes if you have experience, if you understand life a little bit, you're moving as a man, yeah? So when girl 3 ends, and girl 3 is better than girl 2 and girl 1. Girl 3 is always better. When this ends, you either go through a massive change or a little change. Yes? I'm not gonna talk about the heartbreak, because the heartbreak is basically gonna be the same. The heartbreak is always the same, yeah? It's always the same fucking experience, always the fucking same. You go through a period of bullshit and then you go fly up again. And then you go through a period of bullshit and you go fly up again. The only thing what changed with the heartbreak, yes? The only thing what changed with the heartbreak is time heals faster. Yeah, that's the only thing. So say for example, if you're on girl 5, like say for example me, I'm already past girl 5. Like say for example you're on fucking girl 5, a heartbreak, if you really opened yourself up, and most of the time you will not open yourself up, only if you really want the heartbreak for the fire, right? You will heal in 2 weeks till 6 months, depending on the individual you are and all these bullshit. But girl 1, girl 2, girl 3, it can maybe take 1 till 3 years. Why? Because you are still that lover boy. It's not bad to be a lover boy. Sometimes you need to be a lover boy, because the evolution is what we want. So this is fucked up. You know why this is fucked up? Because the secret of getting over heartbreak is finding the better girl. Not the next girl, the better girl. And you can only find the better girl, listen good, if you became a better man. And what do you guys teach you always? How do you become better? By focusing on self. Okay? So we understand. So how to get over girl 3 is you become a better man and you focus on self. to find better, right? But now, every time you have gone through a heartbreak, right? Eventually, there will rise a certain fire in you that will mold you as a human, as a male, as a godly male, to your purpose. Here, to your purpose. This is the whole point of this whole thing. To either become a king, yeah, or an emperor, or a godly man. This is the whole point. This is the best. Here are you on your best potential. If you feel like a king, you will walk like a king. If you walk like a king, you will talk like a king. If you talk like a king, you will attract like a king. Same with being an emperor, being a godly male. Yes, being a godly man, you will attract these things. You will attract girls, you will attract bitches, concubines. You will attract these things because you have become this kind of man. Now, we're still at girl 3. Now, say for example, you have became that better man. You have worked on yourself. You have did the things your soul is saying to you to do. Yeah? Always follow your soul. Follow your soul. Don't follow what fuck society is saying. Follow your soul. Your soul is your God-given purpose. Your soul. Because your soul is your higher self. Now, girl 4 comes. Yeah? But there, when girl 4 comes, girl 4 is not your girlfriend. Girl 4 is a test to see if you can handle the patterns you could not handle before. That's girl 4. Because these 3 girls is a pattern package. Girl 4 is the test. If you succeed in girl 4 or you don't, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. With girl 4, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because here is the big transformation. Because here you will find out. Oh. Okay, yeah. Here you will find out your own self-destructive patterns. Yeah? So here, with girl 4, there will enter a big transformation. And this big transformation is very important because every male has to go through it. But most male will not get through it because they are fixated on their girl 3. Girl 3 is most of the time the girl you make children with, stuff like that. The one who will kick your potential to the ground, yeah? I will suggest always, don't ever stick too long with girl 3. Girl 3 will fuck your life up. Girl 3 will keep you weak. Girl 3 is the perfect girl who will hold you like this, but will fuck your life up. Will fuck your life up. You will feel it inside of you. Like, oh shit, I could be this, but because of her, I am this. She's your holding back. So please, man, don't do this. Don't do this. This is the biggest fault of men. Because with girl 4, you already understand it's about self. It's about me. Yeah. And now you go through this whole big transition, this whole big transformation where you become more self-aware. You become more wise. Yeah, and by becoming more wise, you will understand, hey, I need to pass this test. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. The transformation will still come. Because the transformation is out finding, yeah, your own ways of wrongings and to test the pattern. Okay? Now, when you finally have had your bullshit and all these things and you have glowed up and all that bullshit, now bam, girl 5 comes. And now girl 5 is gonna be the girl where you can be decide, okay, you can stay. Because why? Before you get to girl 5, you already understand. You understand everything. You understand everything is about you, and you need to focus on yourself. And girl 5 will help you with your role, because you are doing every decision right, what is best for your life. And now, when girl 5 when she is in your life or she's out in your life, yeah, you have done it. You now will get a fire, and you have entered the finish line, and now you have became a real man. So guys, this was a really fast heartbreak evolution, but you can see how the road goes. The devil, here, girl 3, most men in the trap. You see, this is where most men fail. You can be most men. Then girl 4, test. This is the test, the big test for the patterns of these 3 girls. And then girl 5, it's also a trap, it's also not a trap. And then bam, you have won, you became him. And here, most of the time, like, you can have a lot of money, yeah, but you can still not be fucking here, you can still be here. Because it's not about money, it's about self-control, self-understanding, being the human who knows who he needs to be. And becoming him is your best potential. Becoming him is what it's all about. You want to become the individual who God or the universe or yourself has envisioned you to be. Bad or good doesn't matter. You need to become him. And the universe, the fucking thing, will help you through girls. So it's like a paradox. They're like these good beings, but they're also your igniter. And if you cannot understand that, you will always have heartbreak, because you cannot see the truth. But that will not happen, because it's all designed to make us men glow up. That's why females are on a time frame and our time frame is longer, because we are born with no value and they are born with value. So we need to make value, because if we make value, we become an emperor, a king, a godly man. We become him. We become Chad. We become great. We become unstoppable. So thank you guys. And oh guys, thank you for all the follows and the likes. Thank you. And enjoy your day. Subscribe. Blah blah blah. Ciao.